In the 48 Laws of Power, Law 22, use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power. It talks about Russia's strategy against Napoleon in 1812, when instead of meeting him in direct battle, the Russians retreated, surrendered cities, and lured him into a fatal trap. Their ability to turn perceived weakness into strength led to one of the greatest military disasters in history. By 1812, Napoleon Bonaparte had conquered most of Europe. Seeking to crush Russia, he assembled the largest army ever seen, over 600,000 soldiers, and marched toward Moscow. Napoleon was confident that a single decisive battle would bring Russia to its knees. But the Russians did not fight Napoleon the way he expected. Instead of defending their cities, they abandoned them, retreating deeper into their own territory. Each time Napoleon advanced, he found burned villages, empty towns, and no resources left behind. When Napoleon finally reached Moscow, he expected a grand victory, but instead, he found a deserted, burning city. The Russians had set it on fire before fleeing, ensuring that Napoleon's army had no shelter, no supplies, and no way to survive the brutal Russian winter. Stranded in the freezing cold, Napoleon had no choice but to retreat back to France. As his starving, exhausted army tried to escape, the Russians attacked, ambushing them along the way. By the time Napoleon made it out of Russia, he had lost over 500,000 men. His once great army was completely destroyed. The Russians never fought Napoleon directly when they were at a disadvantage. Instead, they retreated, let him overextend himself, and then struck when he was weakest. Russia's victory over Napoleon proves that surrendering or retreating does not mean defeat. It can be a strategic move to wear down your opponent. Napoleon's ego made him believe Russia was weak, but in reality they had lured him into a trap. As Robert Greene explains, when you appear to surrender, your enemy becomes overconfident, giving you the perfect moment to strike back and win.